So the first one is effects on distribution of income and wealth. Then the effect on economic growth. So there's the effect on distribution of income and wealth. ಹೇಗೆ inequalities increase ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Poor, you must have heard of it. Poor are becoming poorer and rich are going richer, right? So inequality is ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Then you will see effects on economic growth. Economic growth now how it hampers, that will be studied, right? So here the first point, effects of inflation on distribution of income and wealth. Under this, during inflation, usually people experience rise in incomes, but some people gain during inflation at the expense of others. So usually people experience rise in income, right? Inflation ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ದುಡ್ಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? So payment will be made more, but that at the same time when you're going to purchase something, what happened? You will have to pay more, right? So you're getting more and you are spending also more. So at last, what you will be left out with is not much in your hand, right? So this is the irony of inflation. ದುಡ್ಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಆದರೆ ಇಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಪೇಮೆಂಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಏನೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ. So some individuals gain because their money income rise more rapidly than the prices, and some lose because price rises more rapidly than their income during inflation. So each time only some are gaining and some are losing, right? Thus it redistributes income and wealth. Then, though no conclusive evidence can be cited, it can be asserted that the following categories of people are affected by inflation differently. So, how is it affecting the creditors? How it affects the debtors? Credit ಅಂದ್ರೆ loan ಕೊಡೋರು, debtors ಅಂದ್ರೆ loan ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋರು. So, borrowers gain and lenders lose. So, you must remember this. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಬಾರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮನಿ, ಅವರು ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, they gain, right? But lenders are at loss, they are losing, right, during inflation, because debts are fixed in rupee term. When debt are repaid, their real value decline, because see what happens. So some X has borrowed some say yeah 10,000, okay, today, that is today is 6 7th May, 7th May and 2020, right? Has borrowed on this date. So today the value of this may be high, okay, but tomorrow on the date, say same date, but after 1 year we can say, okay, we can just change the year 2021. At this time, the value of the same 10,000 may not remain the same, right? It may decrease if there is inflation during this time. Then a 10,000 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ ಹವ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನೋ ವಿತ್ ಒನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರುಪೀಸ್ ಒನ್ ವಿ ಕುಡ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಬಟ್ ಈಗ 10 rupees ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಏನು ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೇಷನ್. ಸಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫ್. This is your real life example. So our time, so some say 20 or 30 years earlier, the value of say 10 rupees, whatever it was, is not same as it is now. So you must have seen the value of 10 rupees has decreased now, right? Earlier it used to be high. So this is what is inflation. Okay, so we were here. When debtors are repaid, okay, debts are repaid, their real value, you must understand this, the real value declines by the price level increase, and hence creditors lose. So creditors are losing. They are getting less money, right? The value whatever they have given today 10,000, ಇದೇ 10,000 one ವರ್ಷದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ. So they are losing, right? Creditors are at loss. An individual may be interested in buying a house by taking loan of say rupees 7 lakh from an institution for 7 years. The borrower now welcomes inflation since he will have to pay less in real terms than when it was borrowed. So borrower welcomes inflation. Borrower is at gain and therefore they welcome inflation. Lender in the process loses, but the lender are losing. Loss since the rate of interest payable remains unaltered as per agreement, right? Agreement ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಏನು ಅಂತ. So that cannot be changed, right? Once the agreement is made, this will not be changed, and therefore they are at loss. Because of inflation, the borrower is given dear rupees but pays back cheap rupees, right? Costly, dear and costly rupee borrower is getting, but what the borrower is repaying back is cheap rupee. So, however, if an inflation ridden economy creditor in an inflation ridden economy, creditors chronically lose, it is wise not to advance loans or to shut down business. Right? Never does it happen. Rather, the loan giving institution makes adequate safeguard against the erosion of real value. Above all, banks do not pay any interest on current account but charges interest on loan. So now you all must be wondering, if the money value is going, real money value is going down with the inflation, then why will people lend loan, right? Why will bank lend loan? So you must understand this. They lend loan. See, they don't stop lending loan, right? Because with some safety measures, they lend loans. They make some adequate safeguard against the erosion of real value. How do they make it? With this help of interest rate, right? So they're charging high interest rate on your loans, but whereas on your current account, they charge, I mean, they give you no or less or no interest, right? So this is how they are making profit. They have taken their safety measures. So bond and debenture holders. The next point, how it affects the bond and debenture holders. So what is bond? It is actually a government paper. Bond is nothing but just a government paper which is issued by government. It is like you pay me so much money today and I will give you back the same amount or with some interest after certain time, right? That is bond and debenture holder or government, or it can be private as well. Okay, it is not compulsory that bonds can be issued only by government. Private people can also issue bonds.